Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The
Maquinações.
genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Episódio 4, a verdade.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my
O quê? Minha esposa morreu?
for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let it
Minha esposa foi de Gomes.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. The door was locked.
Tô
I was
preso.
a prisoner here.
Chat, eu tô preso aqui.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Tá bom, siga o Dr.
This
Hartman.
corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Onde a gente tá indo, meu príncipe? Deixa eu ver se tem uma garrafa de café por aqui, viu? Cara, tem um urso sentado de perna cruzada, mano.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this.
Cara, você tá sendo controlado, ela morreu nada, mano. Você nem viu isso.
You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
Que filha da puta ele, mano.
You've been making it
Não,
up.
desculpa, chat, mas...
Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation
Cara, ela não morreu,
of your
mano.
subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained.
Para além da sombra com a qual você se contenta, um milagre iluminado, TZ. Casei, Tigas, casei, mano, em memória de um querido amigo e poeta. Vamos lá, meu príncipe. Cara, ela não morreu, mano. Eu só acredito com... assim... com a autópsia e com o corpo dela ali na minha frente, mano. Mostrando. Aí, ó. Sua mulher, mano. Só assim eu acredito, mano.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk. Hartman obviously loved his own voice. His words echoed madly inside my head. I dug my nails into the palms of my hands to stay focused.
You need to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside. Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only.
Ai, caralho, meu
You were
olho.
impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Tamo logo. Desculpa, chat. Tô poucas com esse cara. Tô poucas. É o Shadow do The Big Bang Theory, mano? Não sei, me lembrou ele, mano. Mas não é não. Ô, nunca vi Big Bang Theory, mano. Na moral, uma série que eu queria ver, mano.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused
Emerson,
enough as
mano.
it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay. Sorry.
Ai.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's trash, of course, but it does involve
get him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Uou, me
Been
espera.
writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Boas-vindas à pousada Cauldron Lake. Estamos aqui para oferecer o tratamento especializado de que você precisa. No entanto, lembre-se, peça que amigos e familiares marquem um horário de visita para que não interfiram na sua terapia e ou períodos de criatividade. Respeite a privacidade e o espaço pessoal dos outros pacientes, principalmente quando estiverem engajados em seus processos criativos. Seja paciente. Normalmente, nossos pacientes têm problemas criativos duradouros que não serão resolvidos da noite para o dia. Permita-se levar o tempo de que precisar. Lembre-se que seu tratamento é voluntário e elaborado especificamente para você. A terapia de engajamento TM e o método associado fluxo TM funcionam melhor que quando você está ativamente engajado no processo de moldagem deles. Em caso de dúvida, não hesite em expressá-la. Porta trancada. Caraca, o martelinho do Chapolin, mano. Reumatismo. Oh, eu conheço esses caras, conheço não? Os caras estão jogando Night
And
Springs.
these two are the Anderson brothers.
Odin e
and
Thor?
They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard.
Ah,
They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
bah.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Eu acho que esse aí é o Odin, hein?
Being
E esse é o Thor.
crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Uma página. Não tem tanta página esse daqui não, a verdade, mano. Zane pode sentir os poemas tomando forma, moldando as coisas conforme escrevia. Conforme escrevia, ele quase sentia o poder que emergia das teclas da máquina de escrever. Isso deixava eufórico, porém assustado. Se não fosse por seu jovem assistente Emil, ele teria desistido. Mas Emil o convenceu do contrário, ele também tinha jeito com as palavras.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Volte para seu quarto. Cara, meu nome não é Tom não, mano.
No. Sorry,
We have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula.
Trancada, né? Claro.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you know who jumpy.
É o cara que eu quebrei o nariz, mano? Deu um soco.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room.
Beleza.
Get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again.
Caraca, um QR Code, mano. O que será que acontece? Pera.
A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me.
Calma aí que minha água tava caindo.
And the story will come true.
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play
Não,
along
cara.
for now. It was the only thing I could do with
Ai,
Nurse
eu vou ter que
Birch
aproximar mais do
watching
meu
me like a
celular, mano.
hawk.
Ah, já tá no 100, pera. É um vídeo no YouTube, mano. É uma visão.
The mist, a caldera lake. Silence echoes. Loud. It's too late to hear the words. The man, naked, crawls to the shore like a birth. To say that would be a lie.
Chat, não dá pra ver, mano, mas é uma visão, mano.
The opposite. He staggers to his feet. A carcass of a deer lies in the
É o Alan Wake na vida real, mano.
amidst driftwood. The man is afraid. Beside himself. Who is he? He doesn't himself know.
Pô, sacada da hora, mano. Mesmo eu não entendendo por inglês, mano. Tanto, né? Ele parece estar escrevendo. Será que isso vai acontecer? Ok. Não tinha muita coisa de interessante, não. Bom dia, cheguei por tarde por causa que meu celular tava carregando. Tranquilo, bom dia, mano. Seja muito bem-vinda. Meu quarto, mano. O jogo me deu uma visão, mano. Será que vai ser... Olha, ele vai escrever alguma coisa, hein? Aí tá, tudo bem? Ai. O que tá acontecendo?
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing.
Vou me comportar, talvez. Tô ótimo, e você? Cara, tô bem, mano. Quero investigar o tumulto, tô com medo, levei um monte de susto no game, mas tô feliz, mano. Eu acho. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Have a good time. Hatchman continuava a falar, mostrando a clínica com um orgulho evidente. Ele tagarelava sem parar sobre seus troféus de caça. Barry ficou impressionado, mas estava ali a negócios. Ele ergueu a voz e interrompeu o monólogo. Hartman, onde está Al? Hartman parou na metade da frase, irritado com a interrupção. Ele acenou para o enfermeiro corpulento que estava por perto. O homem sorriu e colocou a mão hábil no ombro de Barry. Ih, rapaz. Que bom, mano. Você tá bem também. É o Barry? Que isso? Salve, família.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming.
Ih, caraca.
Get the key to the office wing from Sinclair.
Eles bateram nela. Investigue o tumulto.
He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
It's time to pay the piper.
Vou no consultório dele mesmo.
Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled diapered asses for it, since you're so tough for it.
Uou!
Hartman wasn't happy.
Hartman não estava satisfeito. Mott podia ver em seus olhos. Ele baixou a cabeça rapidamente. Tinha pisado na bola e sabia disso. A vergonha pelo fracasso era difícil de aguentar. Ele não esperava que o Wake dissesse que precisaria de mais tempo. E acabou dando um prazo de 2 dias. Menos do que o Wake havia pedido. Para mostrar quem estava no comando. Mas isso não fazia parte do plano de Hartman. Uou!
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
É a Alice!
He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't.
É, que bom que ele não te bate, né?
Tell me, Mrs. Wake.
Ai, meu olho, mano.
Say to him if he'd listen.
I don't know.
Salve, Barry. O que aconteceu com meu mano?
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Oh, que pintura foda! Olha as pinturas aqui, mano. Muito do louco. Ó o lobinho. Au, let ya play a you tonight. Barry!
Barry?
Ô, caralho.
Ow! About time!
Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Mano, o Alan Wake é um ser humano de verdade mesmo, mano. Era o que eu tava
The cops found me a
duvidando.
Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their
Corajoso, hein?
asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Calma aí, chat. Ah, tá. Vá ao consultório do Hartman. Meu manuscrito!
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
Que habilidade o quê, meu príncipe? Olha o sorrisinho malandro dele, mano. Hartman viu a queda de Alan Wake com seu binóculo. Quando o escritor caiu na água, ele ordenou que Jack levasse o barco até ele. O local era fácil de se ver no escuro, mesmo com todas as luzes extras do barco. O sinalizador flutuava e queimava mesmo estando na água. Jack? Calma aí, Jack, mano? Aumentou o volume do rádio quando o motor do barco começou a estalar. A música era barulhenta e pesada, um som que certamente agradaria aos irmãos Anderson. Mas a Hartman decidiu ignorá-la. Wake finalmente estava a seu alcance. Gente, tava falando com a Yasi sobre o personagem dele, daí ele falou que vai chamar o Ryumi pra ajudar ele com a ficha. Fala pro Ayase pra chamar eu e o Lucas, eu e o Lobinho, tá? Que é eu e o Lobinho que temos que fazer a ficha, tá ligado? É por aqui. Ai! Beleza, eu e você, tio. Filha da puta. Por cima? Não, por cima não. Lado? Gente, só tem como ir por cima. Ai. Luz. Tio, não sei se você pode ver o PV, eu posso já, mano. Pô, mas fala lá com a Yasa pra ele me chamar pra fazer a ficha, tá, ô Lucas? Rapidão, rapidão. Já eu vou. Já eu vou não. Será que agora dá pra escapar? Dá, caralho. Chat, como é que eu... Ah, tá. O quê? Chat, só pode ser aqui. Oi, Barry.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the...
Calma aí, mano. Calma aí, chat. Pronto. Voltei.
Maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al. Oh God! Look at the house, Al.
Meus amigos. Vou morrer, morri. Garrafa de café. O que eu peguei? Pô, tô sem bala, né? Ah, é labirinto, não é comigo não. Posso ser sincero? É pra cá? Tem um manuscrito aqui. Ih, meu Deus. Já estou nervoso, mano. Que é esse mano, cara? Ah, beleza. Corre atrás de mim, não. Pô, mano, esse cara aí é muito forte. Calmou. O maluco, ele tá ali, ele tá me esperando já, chat. Vamos lá. A gente se prepara junto, mano. Nossa, que voz angelical a sua, viu? Nossa, eles comeram minha vida. Ah, beleza. Cadê o mano? Morreu? Cara, não faço ideia, mas esses passarinhos aí... Ô, brincante, hein? Brincante! Eu vou morrer. Já foi. Não corre. Yes. Agora eu mandei o vídeo certo, não sei se você já viu. Papel. Escopeta, graças a Deus. Só não tem bala, né? A única coisa que faltava pra nós, era uma balinha, né? Já tô preparado. Filha da puta, eu sabia! Ah, beleza. Beleza, tranquilo. Ah, caralho. Mano, que porra de jardim é esse, hein? Na moral... Vocês são os quarterbacker, mano? Ah, suprimento. Pô, para de brincanagem, vai. Na moral. O que eu quero é ser feliz. Mano, aqui tem muita folha. Nossa senhora, quanta folha eu peguei. Hartman sabia que não era um criador. Ele não tinha ambições quanto a isso e certamente não queria acabar com os artistas com os quais trabalhara. Todos abalados de formas difíceis de se descrever ou sofrendo algo ainda pior. Pode falar, mano. Para ele, bastava manter o controle criativo e orientar. Ser um produtor, era disso que a maioria das pessoas precisava, afinal. Naturalmente, cobaias adequadas eram bem raras. Eu olhei para a parafernália viking espalhada pelo local, ao redor de uma peça central inusitada, um palco completo, com um sistema de som impressionante e todo tipo de adorno. Ai, quase morri. Não, ainda não vi o vídeo do Zack Quasarato, mano. Incluindo um dragão. Só alguém extremamente maluco construiria algo assim, em um campo remoto. Quando o céu se abriu com um barulho ensurdecedor e a música começou a tocar, tudo estranhamente fazia sentido. Por ora, Barry estava feliz por ter sobrevivido à queda. Ele havia se separado de Al e não tinha como voltar para cima facilmente. Ele disse a si mesmo que ficaria bem na floresta tenebrosa à noite. Ele apenas teria que esperar um pouco até que Al conseguisse descer. Barry se viu quando ouviu passos pesados e viu o movimento. A sombra com forma humana o atacou dos arbustos, brandindo um machado. Barry gritou e ergueu a mão. O mundo explodiu. Ih, caralho, o Barry vai morrer? Mott sabia que o Wake era o mais inteligente do que ele. O Wake era mais rico, tinha uma esposa bonita e tudo. E Hartman disse que o Wake era alguém importante. Isso o tornava melhor do que Mott. Mas Mott estava no comando agora. Ele esperava que o Wake se lamentasse e se humilhasse, mas ele parecia disposto a lutar. Mott sabia que havia irritado o Wake. Se ao menos Mott estivesse com a esposa dele, esse pensamento o fez estremecer. Hartman passou apressado pelo corredor. Não gostava de deixar Wake sozinho, quando ele certamente estava mais suscetível à terapia, mas não se tratava de uma terapia qualquer. O Wake andava descrevendo e despertara alguma coisa nas profundezas do lago. Agora Hartman era o alvo. Hartman naturalmente havia se preparado para uma situação como esta. Os idiotas daqueles irmãos distrairiam Wake enquanto Hartman verificava tudo só por precaução. Hartman observou o rosto de Wake relaxar. O homem certamente era a cabeça dura. Mesmo deitado na cama, ele quase quebrara o nariz de Hartman pela segunda vez. Mas com o tempo, ele poderia domar o Wake, orientá-lo adequadamente. O Wake, de certo, era a cobaia mais promissora que tiveram desde Tom, na verdade. Durma bem, Alan, Hartman sussurrou com um sorriso. Eu vou cuidar de você. Ele respirou com força para limpar o nariz que latejava. Engoliu sangue, mas quase não sentiu o gosto. É isso, né? Não. Tem mais uma folha ali? Não. Ih, chat. É o Barry ou é uma criatura aquilo ali, hein? É o Barry. Eu tô vivo.
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Ah, você tá de brincadeira. Brinquete um itiminho, né, mano? Nossa, jogo, você tá muito brincante comigo, mano.
Hurry up, Barry.
I'm on it.
Ai! Ah, qual é? Ai, meu Deus. Nossa, eu não sei como é que eu sobrevivi a isso, mas eu sobrevivi. O Alan Wake ali atrás, mano.
You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
Pô, seria tão bom se tivesse acabado o capítulo agora. Não, não acabou.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest...
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out! God damn it, Al, talk to me!
Cadê o Barry?
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way! Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some
Ali ele.
bushes, didn't get a scratch! There's no way you can climb down,
Eu
though.
acho.
It's like a sheer wall! Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a take-it! Use a flare, Barry!
Yeah!
Barry,
Que
are you
isso,
alright?
garoto?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh?
Tá, encontre Barry.
You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting!
É, meu príncipe, assim, só que o problema
Barry,
mesmo...
just wait for me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area! You can catch up! Don't worry about it! I'm on the case!
Fiz merda. É, eu tava com o Barry, né? Pelo menos. Nossa, eu vou voltar onde, mano? Me arrependi já.
Man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground
Nossa,
gave
voltar
way.
aqui, mano.
Heck, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that.
Tem alguém se movimentando.
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down though. It's like a
Usa o
sheer
sinalizador. Vai pra fazenda.
wall. There's something moving down here.
Barry, it's a taken. Use a flare, Barry.
Hey! Yeah!
Barry, are you all right?
I'm good, Al. I'm great. You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo.
Tá, eu tenho que ir à fazenda sem minhas armas.
Disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
O bagulho é, se aparecer criatura, eu não tenho como sobreviver. Olha, se você não me ama, então não me ligue, não fique me fazendo queixa. Cara, eu nunca vi um ser humano cansar tão rápido, mano. Quando parou o carro na fazenda dos Anderson, Walter se sentiu aliviado. O esquecimento estava próximo. Os irmãos não sentiram falta de uma garrafa de moonshine ou duas lá no hospício. Mas então, ele avistou um homem na varanda e sabia de quem se tratava. Dirigindo para tentar se salvar, sabendo que era inútil. Ele não se deu conta de que chorava até as lágrimas o impedirem de ver a estrada. Mano, às vezes eu acredito que o jogo faz maldade mesmo. Não é possível um ser humano cansar tão rápido assim. Mano. Agora eu só preciso ligar a energia. É, que não tem muita coisa não. Pô, por aqui tem vários lugares que funcionam, né, o gerador, mano. Não tem um quebrado. Às vezes. Às vezes tem um ou dois, mas... Impressionante, aqui é um lugar bom, né? O agente Nightingale olhava para o escritor inconsciente. O homem dormia após ter tido uma noite infernal. Nightingale sentiu inveja da inconsciência de Wake, mas tinha um trabalho a fazer. Ele apontou a arma para a cabeça do Wake e quase se tornou um assassino. Sua mão tremia e sua garganta estava seca. Nervoso, ele tentou puxar o gatilho outra vez. Ele havia perdido a coragem. Wake se mexeu. Nightingale teria que se conformar com apenas prendê-lo. O cara vai me prender, mano. Tô dizendo, mano.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Mano, o jogo não me deu arma. Literalmente o melhor que eu posso fazer é correr. Ai. Beleza.
Was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Oh, aqui vai ter uma arminha, né? Oh, uma lanterninha resistente, gosto. Opa, aqui? Bah, eu queria, mano, mas não dá não. Agora eu tô tendo que matar espírito. Mano, eu não tenho arma ainda. O jogo simplesmente não quer me dar uma arma.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
Não, aqui não tem nenhuma coisa que vai me dar uma arma. Mano, eu vou ter que fugir. Só.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Ai, mano, como é que eu... Escopeta.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
Agora eu tenho algo pra me defender, graças a Deus. O quê? Meu Deus. Ah, mano, você tá de brincadeira com... Morri. Ah, mano, que jogo impressionante, cara. Onde é que eu vou voltar? Lá naquela luz lá, antiga, né, velha? Ah. Nossa, eu voltei no início, mano, quando eu tinha 14 balas ainda. Claro, né? Claro, né? Mano, eu nunca vi um jogo ficar tão difícil do nada, mano. Não faz nem sentido às vezes, mano. Meu Deus, olha o tamanho desse brutamontes. Acabou. Falta quantas páginas? Faltam 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horror.
Eu acho que eu... Pô, mano, vou esperar o cara terminar de ler.
Their eyes glinted with guile.
Ai, que susto, mano. A tempestade se alastrava enquanto os irmãos Anderson cambaleavam para longe da clínica com os outros pacientes, sabendo que desta vez não voltariam. A escuridão que os rodeava era aterrorizante, mas Thor e Odin não estavam com medo. Seus olhos brilhavam ardilosamente. Eles conheciam cada caminho secreto, e havia sangue em suas mãos. Já haviam enfrentado essas sombras antes. Calma, então aquele carro pode ser eles, né? A presença obscura seguia a coreografia que lhe era descrita. No manuscrito, tornando-se cada vez mais forte, movendo-se como uma tempestade de um cenário de destruição a outro. Mas ela ainda estava presa à história e ao lugar obscuro de onde saíra. Quando a história chegasse ao fim, que ela tanto desejava, ela finalmente se libertaria.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
O motorista tá aqui dentro.
Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
Oh, Barry!
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
O cara tava na cadeia mesmo.
The farm again for the moonshine, you know. It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. My buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
The front door was locked.
É por aqui mesmo.
The farm was
Dá pra
still
gente
a
pegar o
good
carro, né?
distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast. If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm.
Pera, chat, pera.
For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Não posso deixar passar, né, mano? Quase que eu deixo passar aqui uma folha. Ó, falta pouco. Por um instante, Hartman pensou em estrangular aquele imbecil. Mott era maldoso, porém facilmente manipulável. Um imaturo, só que buscava sua aprovação. Wake, por sua vez, era uma cobaia muito mais complexa. Mott lhe dera liberdade demais. Quem sabe o que poderia acontecer em 2 dias? Hartman teria que encontrar uma forma de controlá-lo e rápido. E aqui em chat, o que tem aqui? Ah não, é só o banheiro mesmo com papel higiênico. Nada demais não. O jogo achou mesmo que eu ia deixar a garrafinha de café ali, né, mano? Pior que se eu pudesse, eu gostaria de ver, mano, quantas garrafinhas de café tem, mano. Mas eu não consigo. O jogo não mostra. Tem mais atrás? Vambora, chat. Tio, você ajeitou a postura que eu resgatei? Ajeitei, mano. Eu acho que o carro não passa aqui. Centro de controle. E aí, eu pulo aqui, como é que é, jogo? Vamos pular. A parte aqui eu peço aquele vinho do... Ah, tá. Três horas de live. Vambora, mano. Tô sentindo que a gente termina o capítulo 4 agora, daqui a pouco, no caso, hoje, né?
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God
Que?
damn!
Defendo o palco. Caraca, mano, os velhos, eles são muito pica.
Ow! We have to fight them all! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al, did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stocked! Al, hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on!
Ai. Quero trocar. Ai. Ô, família, eles me encurralaram, mano. Nossa, vou voltar do início, né? Mas beleza. Não, voltei daqui, perfeito. Mano, eles fizeram um combo, cara. Pilhado.
They are trying to kill us!
Cadê? Ai! Ai, acabou. Massacre colateral. Vá para a casa dos Anderson.
That was awesome!
Filho do deus antigo, mano. O Thor e o Odin, mano. Aí ajudaram pra caceta, mano.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Eu sei. Vamos. Nossos heróis, mano. Uf. Barry? É por aqui?
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come
Esse era o
back for it once
totem,
we have the
mano.
place secure.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
Cadê o Barry? Ah, tá.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about it.
Passe pelo celeiro.
You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
É, mano.
Look at all this stuff.
Sleep. We all spend
Oh, Night Springs. Man, brings back memories. Hey, remember when I got you that gig? Your first real writing job. What got you started? Was this one of your episodes?
In Night Springs.
Mais um episódio de Night Springs, mano.
Tonight's episode.
O sonho dos sonhos.
The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
Join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until his highness over there is good and ready. Oh, wow. Who's that? You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this. But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream? Oh, yeah. Sure.
Tem um bagulho ali atrás.
Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream. But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming.
É um tijolo, eu acho.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys. And they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there. I don't know what that means. It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat... Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm. Hey, something's happening here. Yeah? What's that? What? Can't you hear that? Oh, God, help us. It's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wait.
Isso. Acabou o episódio? É isso, né, chat? Acabou o episódio. Vamos ver se a gente encontra... A gente já pegou algum papel? Acho que até agora não. Poxa, tô pegando bala de rifle sendo que eu não tenho nem rifle, mano. Vamos, Barry. Ah, o papelzinho aqui, ó. Falta pouco, falta pouco. O ano era 1976. A loucura impera na fazenda dos Anderson. Contrário a qualquer lógica, o ingrediente mais inebriante do moonshine que produzem é a água não filtrada do Cauldron Lake. Os Anderson se sentem como deuses. Odin não para de rir. Pensa em arrancar seu olho. Thor corre nu pelo campo e grita com um martelo na mão, tentando apanhar o relâmpago. Suas músicas têm poder. Algo antigo se agita nas profundezas, ressurgindo. Eu acho que tem mais uma página lá, mano.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Old Gods of Asgard, turnê Ragnarok de 1975. Tá maluco? Surpreenda-se com a ira e a fúria celestiais. 11 de abril, Seattle. 13 de abril, Bakersfield. 14 de abril, Long Beach. 17 de abril, Nova York. 18 de abril, Newark. 22 de abril, Detroit. 26 de abril, Jacksonville. 27 de abril, Tampa. 30 de abril, Nova Orleans. 1 de maio, Baton Rouge. Abriu. Ih, rapaz. Ai, meu Deus. Cadê o cara? Como é que eu vou pra casa do Zender? Aqui? Gente, não sei, é pra cá? É pra cá, mano. Ai, caralho, meu Deus do céu! Hello. Hello, people. Aqui é o Afren. Tá tampado aqui. E aí, Lobo Guará foda, tudo tranquilo contigo, mano? Tranquilo no Rio Nilo, suave na nave? Vamos entrar? Obrigado. Uma caldeira, uma fogueira, uma fornalha.
Wow, those geezers had quite a production going on. You know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Cara, desculpa, meu príncipe, eu não prestei nem atenção em nada que você falou. Como vai, Joguito? Reta final? Não, mano, a gente tá no capítulo 4, quase terminando. Quase terminando o capítulo 4, no caso, não sei. No jogo. Caralho, hein, mano, a gente tava no capítulo 3, mano. A gente tá aqui na reta de jogar 2 capítulos por live, tá ligado? Terminando o capítulo 3. Não, beleza. Vida fácil, né, meu príncipe?
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
Pô, não encontro uma página aqui, né? Já volto. Hey, hey, what no marriage in the hey, 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 hey. Já tenho uma lanterna holofote, mano, resistente.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night. I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah.
Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too.
Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but...
Definitely, Pat.
Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat.
Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
Oh, dance, 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 shake my hand. Esqueci a música. É aqui, é aqui, é aqui. 1, 2, 3 índiozinhos, 4, 5, 6 índiozinhos, 7, 8, 9 índiozinhos, 10 com pequeno Bob. Oh, na moral, se eu cair, eu choro.
It had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of 2 burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Chat, por onde eu saio? Ah, tá. Mano, o Alan tá poucas hoje em dia, né? Ele só tá chutando os bagulho. Ó a porta aqui, mas primeiro, deixa eu ver se tem um manuscrito aqui. Volta. Oxi. Pô, brincadeira tem hora. Vai, passa, passa. Pode. Ai, para! Eu tô muito tenso. Toma, Nilba. Vem. Não, Nilba. Ah, tá. Há 65 bilhões de vacas e porcos no mundo, na moral? Da hora, mano. É pra cá?
Al?
I had to find a key to get Barry out.
Yeah, it's me. Hang on. I'll try to find a key to get the door open.
Vamos chutar a porta. Se prepara pro susto.
Hey, what's the hold up? Come on, this place is all dusty. You know
Sim,
I got my
senhor, sim,
allergies.
senhor, se acalma. Brinca, brinca. Vá para a casa dos Anderson.
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate out. It's pretty heavy. Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Valhalla. Oh, roubou a porta que eu ia, mano.
Come on, one more gate. Do this thing.
Não dá dica de nada em nenhum dos lugares.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
Encontre disjuntor primeiro, deixa eu encontrar a folha. Cara, a casa deles eram enormes, olha isso. Tinha um palco. Calma. Voltei. Nossa, tá bem escurinho aqui, né, chat? Um amorzinho de escuro aqui. Eu sei que tá lá em cima, mas eu quero explorar primeiro. Barry, dá licença, meu príncipe. Ah, meu príncipe encantado.
lights on, huh?
Calma, meu príncipe. A pressa é inimiga da perfeição, sabia?
I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Yeah, I don't think they keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
No kidding.
Again.
Mais uma vez, os gritos de Alice ecoaram no silêncio da noite. Eu me vi correndo em direção ao chalé, com a lanterna na mão. Segui a minha versão do passado. Eu era um espectador extracorpóreo, um viajante do tempo em um sonho de embriaguez e insanidade. Este era o início, a noite em que a Alice desaparecera. O mistério do que havia ocorrido durante a semana perdida estava prestes a ser revelado. Cadê esse disjuntor, mano? Ah, tá. Brinca!
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course.
Whoa.
We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Os velhos deuses sabem da verdade.
That's gotta be what's her face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia
Tá tocando a mesma coisa.
Right. Must be. Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
Seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Nossa, eu olhei pro Alan Wake ali, eu achei que era a bruxa, mano, de 71, com a roupa preta, mano, a Bárbara Jagger.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Ai, família, a gente tá inconsciente, mano. Vai aparecer o policial, vai prender a gente, né? Tô sabendo já, mano. Eu li nas páginas, mano. Ô, Alan, que isso aí, Alan? Olá, amigos, como estão? Tranquilos? Bem-vindos a mais um vídeo. Olá, amigos, como estão? Tranquilos? Ah, não, eu sou um espectador extracorpóreo. Vá até o chalé. Calma, sou eu. Eu sou...
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer.
Que houve comigo?
This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last
Caralho, só
vague
desapareci
memory
no
I
ar.
had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Whoa!
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Que veia descarada.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me. Made me her puppet.
Chat, na verdade eu não sei se é pra...
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is.
Vá até o escritório, vá ao escritório. Onde é o escritório, gente?
You laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Onde é que é esse escritório? É lá fora? É aqui.
Alice?
She's not here.
Nossa, que velha, mano.
Foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead.
Porra.
You are guilty.
De direito que eu...
All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush.
Mentirosa.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right.
Eu escrevi o manuscrito.
I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish. To interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I'd woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious, and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night. fall.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault and you're gonna pay for it.
Terminamos mais um capítulo.
There's an old town road with mystery of Tom the poet and his muse, and a magic lake which gave a light to the words the poet used.
É isso, né, chat? Ai. Jogamos bastante, mas eu acho que agora é hora da gente, né?